Hello and a warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to race preview on the Sunday meeting here at Bangalore. As you kickstart the race preview of the first race, the endorsement plate distance 1800 horses rated 0 to 20. We start off the first runner will be number 1 EXTREMELYDANGEROUS, who finished on 4th. Prince CHARMO was the winner. Race number 23 is the one which comes up for scrutiny, and Prince CHARMO put in a lightning run to come and emerge victorious, whereas EXTREMELYDANGEROUS was the one who ended up finishing on in that mid-pack, finished on 4th in fact, as EXTREMELYDANGEROUS rated at 20s. One blinkers is number 1 EXTREMELYDANGEROUS. 2 will be Extremely Dangerous, who finished on 9th. High Speed was the winner. We also have a look at number 4 Alif, also coming up for scrutiny, who finished on 5th on this outing. But let's have a look at the first runner coming up will be Extremely Dangerous. Race number 2 is the one which is in current season, who ran ending up 9th out of 9 runners last in this outing. Tongue stop rated at 19, whereas number 4 in the card Alif, this is the horse which was catching up with the front runner, but High Speed was clear off this field to emerge victorious, and Alif was the one who ended up finishing on 5th, putting side chickpeas rated at 16. 3 will be Simply Magical. Simply Magical ran 6th. Touch Your Destiny was the winner of this race, and Simply Magical was the one who was well up with the front runners in that fighting line right on the final 100 meters. And once the pressure was applied, fell back gradually and finished on 6th out of 11 runners. Touch Your Destiny was the winner, rated at 19s. One blinkers, tongue struck, cross nose band. 5 will be Princess Amu, who finished on 3rd. Wings was the winner. This is last week, last race you're looking at of Wings coming and emerging victorious on this outing, and Princess Amu came in and finished on 3rd on this occasion, as Princess Amu rated at 16s. For tongue strap is number 5 Princess Amu. 6 will be Smile of Joy. Smile of Joy ran 8th. Constantinople was the winner, was in that almost 4th last position was Smile of Joy, and ran a poor race, finishing on in that back bunch is Smile of Joy. When tongue strap rated at 15, Constantinople, the eventual winner in this race, winning by a margin of 7.5 lengths. Next two runners will be number 7 Galino and number 8 Track Striker. Galino finished on 4th. Amazing Angel was the winner, whereas Track Striker finished on 3rd. Amazing Angel was the eventual winner in this race. But let's have a look at Galino's credential. This horse ran 4th on this outing as Galino. Well, being produced about 5-6 wide of the fence. Came and eventually finished on 4th on this outing as Galino, rated at 11. Putting hanging bit rate is Track Striker. Well, this horse also was almost making a run simultaneously and finished on ending up 3rd on this occasion, rated at 11. Small blinkers, tongue strap. The second race is the June plate. Distance is 1200 horses rated 0 to 20. We have a look at the first one coming up will be number 1 in the card, that's Desert Angel, and number 6 also coming up. Well, Desert Angel finished on 6th, whereas 6 All By Myself ended up 8th. The Cosmos was the winner of this race. Race number 21 you're looking at, and Desert Angel finished on in that mid-pack is a Desert Angel in the colors of grey with the red spots, grey sleeves and red cap is Desert Angels from tongue strap rated at 20. Whereas we have a look at number 6 coming up is All By Myself. This is another runner which hasn't shown any form at all, is All By Myself from the basketball side chickpeas rated at 15 is All By Myself. 2 will be Chula Vista. Chula Vista was the one who ran 4th. Tiorico was the winner, was angling for his run in between runners, well up in that fighting line for most part of the journey. And then once the winner was clear, Tiorico won very convincingly, and Chula Vista finished on 4th on this outing, rated at 18s. When tongue strap and crossnose band is number 2 Chula Vista. Rancho ran 12th, King of Shadows, the winner, race number 196. You're going across 2, where Rancho was the one who ran last. In fact, 12th out of 12 runners is Rancho. Is out of Netwiz, out of Tresemme Trim is Rancho. And King of Shadows, the winners, one blinkers, tongue stop rated at 18. 4 will be Showgirl. Showgirl finished on 9th. Indian Pharaoh was the winner, was gracing the wrong end of the field. This is the Bangalore Summer 2018 run of Showgirl, and skipped the entire winter, made his appearance for the first time making for this summer. And this horse has had 2 outings. Started off his campaign, it runs 4th, and in this occasion ran 8th is Showgirl. Putting pacifier blinkers, cross nose band rated at 18 is Showgirl. Well, 5 will be Songkran, and number 9 also coming up for scrutiny is Irish Prince. These are the two runners we go across to. Songkran ran third. Kashmir was the winner, whereas Irish Prince finished on 10th. Last, in fact, is Irish Prince, and this horse ended up finishing on 10th on this occasion, whereas Songkran came and finished on 3rd. Towards the rail side, came into that fighting line, and Kashmir was the one which was leading the field. Held on to win is Kashmir, whereas Songkran did run a good race and have to run third. When Tungsta Crossnose Band rated at 17. 7 will be Seaborn. Seaborn ran 12th. The Yellow Zone was the winner of this race, and as Seaborn was the one who's at a burden of proof out of Castle Queen, as Seaborn ran 12th. All his 3 runs are disappointing. No form to go by at all of Seaborn. Putting Tungsta Crossnose Band rated at 14, finishing on 12th out of 12 runners in race number 188. Bangalore Winter is Seaborn. We have a look at 8 Darahasini. Darahasini finished 4th. No Opinion was the winner. Well, at the moment, 2nd, in fact, is Darahasini, and No Opinion was the one who was clear of this field. One very well is No Opinion, whereas Darahasini, after running 2nd for most for his journey, lost her 2 places and finished on 4th on the sorting is Darahasini, rated at 13th from tongue strap is number 8, Darahasini. 10 will be Duty Call, and number 11 Astron are the next 2 runners. Duty Call is the one which has been produced about 5 wide, whereas Astron was the one towards the rail side who ran 4th on the sorting. She is Superb was the winner of this race. Duty Call has 2 outings, finished on 3rd out of 11 runners on the sorting is Duty Call's one Tungsta Crossnose Band. Rated at 9, whereas Astron finished on 4th on the sorting is Astron, and Duty Call and Astron are making the run simultaneously, but ended up finishing on 3rd and 4th on this occasion is Duty Call and Astron. 12 will be Proud Wish. Proud Wish finished 6th. Aqua Blessing was the winner of this race, and Proud Wish was in that pack punch, second last in fact as Proud Wish, and did end up finishing on in that 6th position in fact as Proud Wish. Is that what's the script out of Camellia is Proud Wish, one blinker tongue strap rated at 0 is number 12 Proud Wish. The third race is the Flirting Vision Plate. Distance is 1600. Horses rated 15 to 35. 4 years old and over. We have a look at the first one coming up. Will be number 1, Another Rainbow. Another Rainbow ran 2nd. Cosmos is the winner. Well, looked like it would come and finish on far more closer, but Cosmos was the one which widened the gap in the all-important end and won by a margin of 4.5 lengths, whereas Another Rainbow finished on ending up 2nd in the sortings from Blinkers Crossnose Band, rated at 28 is Another Rainbow. 2 will be Limato. Limato ran 2nd. Ninon was the winner of this race. Let's have a look at Limato's credential. Came in from almost that mid-pack to end up finishing on 2nd on the sorting is Limato. After winning that race in his previous occasion, Ninon was too good on that day and literally stretched away to win, whereas this horse, Limato, ran 2nd on the sortings when Tungsta Crossnose Band rated at 27. 3 will be King Creole. King Creole was the winner of this race. Took that running towards the rail side, and King Creole came and eventually won on this occasion. Well, originally 2nd and awarded this place due to winner disqualification, with the King Creole winning with the winner disqualification in this race. 4 will be Natalma. Natalma was the one who was in that 5th position and came and eventually ran 3rd on this occasion is Natalma. This is race number 6, current summer run looking at. Constantinople the winner, and Natalma was the one who ran to 3rd. When tongue strap rated at 24 is number 4, Natalma. 5 will be Proud Prince. Well, Proud Prince ran 3rd. Prince Charmo was the winner. Down the center was Proud Prince. Again, a couple of backhanders. The winner, Prince Charmo, came and braced past the front runner, whereas Proud Prince on this occasion finished on 3rd on this outing. He's been pretty consistent in his last 3 outings and started off on a winning note in his previous outing. Is Proud Prince, rated at 24 from tongue strap. 6 will be Red Indian. Red Indian ran 11th. Angel's Kiss was the winner. Well, last, in fact, is Red Indian. Very bad run coming in from Red Indian, finishing on 11th out of 11 runners. Angel's Kiss was the winner of this race when Tungsta Crossnose Band, rated at 21. 7 will be 3 Wishes. That's the next runner we go across to. 3 Wishes finished on 2nd. Ice Speed was the winner of this race. Let's have a look at 3 Wishes. 3 Wishes is out of Netways out of Winehouse is 3 wishes and finished on second out of 9 runners. Second right throughout was 3 wishes. And this horse, High Speed, quick and well at the all important end to win by a comfortable margin, whereas 3 wishes ran second. Small blinkers, Tungster Crosses band rated at 21. 8 will be Arrogance. Arrogance ran third. Zafrina was the winner of this race, and Zafrina, well, won by a margin of 3/4 lengths on this occasion, whereas Arrogance on this occasion ran third out of 8 runners. Previously 10th out of 12 runners behind High Admiral is Arrogance. Spinning blinkers, tongue strap rated at 15 is number 8 Arrogance. The fourth race is the YS Surinda Memorial Trophy. Distance is 1400. For horses rated 45 to 65, we have a look at number 1 Star Cracker. Star Cracker ran 6th. Isn't She Lovely was the winner. Striking Ray, number 4 in the card, ran 5th on this occasion. Was being produced about 5 wide as Striking Ray. But Star Cracker was the one who ran 6th out of 11 runners on the sorting. Is Star Cracker. There you can see it behind Striking Grey was Star Cracker. Spun blinkers, Tungster Crosses band rated at 65, whereas number 4 in the card, Striking Grey, did run 5th on the sorting. Was winner of a race in his previous outing, and winner in Hyderabad as well is Striking Grey. Tungster side cheek piece rated at 62 will be Set to Win. Set to Win ran 11th. The Hyderabad run, looking at our Set to Win, was in that back bunch of Set to Win, and ran very poorly on this occasion, running 11th out of 11 runners. Behind Velegro is Set to Win. Last, in fact, rated at 61 from blinkers, tongue strap, basket bet hood is number 2 Set to Win. 3 will be Gypsy. Gypsy finished 7th. Punjabi Girl was the winner. Race number 184. Bangalore Winter Run you're looking at of Gypsy is out of Burden of Proof out of Chiang Mai is Gypsy, who's had a couple of outings. Started off on a reasonably good note by running second. Subsequent outings never to be cited at the money, finishing 7th on this outing. Punjabi Girl, the winners from Tungster Crossnose band, rated at 65 will be Nick and Ross. And also coming up for scrutiny is number 10 in this race. The winner being Minerva Rose, and Fair Warning finished on 4th on this outing. But let's have a look at Nick and Ross's credential. This horse ran 10th out of 10 runners. Last in this outing is Nick and Ross, gradually fading out of the scene after running 6th for a journey. Drop back and to run last, but tongue stop rated at 59. Whereas number 10 Fair Warning, this is the horse which is in that mid pack, came and ran, ending up 4th on this outing is Fair Warning. Putting tongue strap, cross nose band, rubber bit rated at 51 is number 10 Fair Warning. 6 will be Piper Regina. Piper Regina was the eventual winner in this race. Was Piper Regina, well, waiting to launch an assault, came alongside the front runner and did come and emerge victorious by a margin of 1 1/4 lengths. Is Piper Regina. Putting blinkers, tongue struck, crossnose band rated at 58 is number 6 Piper Regina. The one which ran second was Brooklyn Supreme. 7 is Standout, the eventual winner in this race. This is last week's race, race number 37, where Standout made every post a winning one and managed to win by a margin of a long neck. In fact, is Standout. But San Bernardino came flashed onto the scene, but Standout just managed to win, rated at 55 spun tongue struck cross nose band. 8 will be Starry Wind. This is the horse which ran second, came in from almost that back bunch to end up finishing on second. Striking Grey was the winner of this race, and the neck was the verdict between the first two runners. Striking Grey just managed to win. Starry Wind finishing on second, rated at 53 from blinkers, tongue struck, cross nose band. Brooklyn Supreme, who ran 11th. The Blue Moon was the winner. Race number 10 you're looking at. Good time indeed. Finished on 6th. Ran a forward race and finished on 6th. The Blue Moon was the winner. An Optimistic Approach finished on 7th on this occasion. Is Optimistic Approach. So let's have a look at the first runner. That's Brooklyn Supreme. Well, after winning this race in his previous outing, ran 11th out of 12 runners in this run. One blinkers rated at 51, whereas number 11, Good Time Indeed, ran a forward race and finished on 6th out of 12 runners. Tongue stop rate 51. An Optimistic Approach. This is another runner which ran in that back bunch, finishing 7th on this outing. In fact, is Optimistic Approach rated at 51. Race coming up, the running of the Shapoorji Pallonji Million. This is a race for Horses 4 old and over. Distance is 1200. We have a look at the first 5 runners coming up. Will be number 1, Tutin Command, the eventual winner in this race. Number 2, Mauritania, was right on the haunches and ran 5th on the sorting as Mauritania. We have a look at also number 3, that's Captain Courage, with number 4, Accolade, and number 7 coming up will be Smilestone. These are the 5 runners. You go across to Tutin Command, the eventual winner in this race. Just managed to win by a margin of 3/4 lengths, although it was Cove Castle who came up with a brilliant turn of foot, but Tutin Command emerged victorious, winning side cheek piece rated at 122, whereas Mauritania was the one after running up there in front for most part of the journey. Stopped back gradually and ended up finishing on 5th on the sorting. Has had a brilliant winter season, in fact, is Mauritania, and in this occasion ran 5th, winning basketball rated at 117. Captain Courage, on the other hand, did run, ending up in that mid-pack was Captain Courage, rated at 108. Tongue strap dropped Dexter ring bit is Captain Courage. Accolade, on the other hand, was the one who ran a good race to finish on 3rd. Tongue crosses band rated at 109, and Smilestone did run a very poor race, finishing 7th out of 9 runs. Tongue crosses band rated 104. We have a look at the Blue Blazer. Well, Blue Blazer was the one who was the eventual winner in this race and emerged victorious at the all-important end to win by a margin of 1.5 lengths. Is Blue Blazers. Tongue stop rated at 77. 6 will be Dreamcatcher. This is the Hyderabad challenger Dreamcatcher, who finished on 6th on the starting. Brainstorm was the eventual winner in this race, and Dreamcatcher was the one who was being produced almost 6-7 wide off the fence. Had that free run on the outside, Dreamcatcher, but ended up eventually finishing on 6th on the starting. Is Dreamcatcher, spinning pacified blinkers. Tongue stop rated at 104 is Dreamcatcher. Brainstorm, the eventual winner. 8 will be Southpaw. Southpaw ran 2nd, Breeze of the South, the winner. This is the Calcutta run you're looking at of Southpaw, and Southpaw came and eventually ran 2nd on the sorting, was doing all the running for most part of the journey, and then ended up finishing on 2nd. Just about a short head separating the first 2 runners is Southpaw, and finished on ending up 2nd on the sorting. Did run a mighty race, in fact. Lives to fight another day. When tongue stop rated at 102 is number 2, Southpaw. 9 will be Eastern Star. Eastern Star ran 2nd. Adjudicate was the winner of this race. The Calcutta run you're looking at, Adjudicate. Well, this horse won very well on this occasion, winning by a margin of 6 lengths. This is the 2000 guineas run in Calcutta, where Eastern Star could only finish on ending up 2nd, 6 lengths behind Adjudicate, Sporting Hood rated at 91. 10 will be Naughty Ash. Well, Naughty Ash was the eventual winner in this race, was Naughty Ash, and won very fluently by a margin of 2 3/4 lengths is Naughty Ash. This is the current summer run you're looking at of Naughty Ash, and eventually won, beating Lady Legend by a margin of 2 3/4 of length is Naughty Ashes. One cross noseband basket bet rated at 83. 11 will be Subah Katara. Subah Katara finished 7th. RUFFINA was the winner. Hyderabad run, race number 229. You're looking at where Subah Katara gradually dropped out of contention to run, ending up 7th on the sorting is Subah Katara. This is the sprinters run you're looking at of Subah Katara, and RUFFINA was the eventual winner in this race, rated at 94 is Subah Katara. And 12 will be Organic. Organic was the eventual winner in this race. This is the Delhi run of Organic, race number 221, and Organic having that slender lead, traveling about 6 wide off the fence, just given a tap or so, responded to the urgings and emerged victorious, although the margin between the first 2 runners just about a neck, but managed to win this race as Tungster Crossnose band rated at 104. The 6th race is the Moonlight Romance Plate, distance 1400 for maiden horses, 3 years old only. We have a look at number 2, Defender. Defender was the one who ended up finishing on 7th on the sorting, with number 4, Roman Senator, also coming up for scrutiny, who finished 4th. Impavid was the winner of this race. Well, Roman Senator was the one who was almost in the center of the track in that mid-pack, 4th at the stage, and ended up finishing on 4th is Roman Senator, whereas Defender was the one who finished 7th out of 9 runners. As tongue strap, Roman Senator finished on 4th. 3 will be Northern Alliance. Northern Alliance ran 5th. Well Connected was the winner of this race, and Northern Alliance was the one who was in that back bunch, slightly shifting out, and then ultimately had to come and travel wide to come and finish on, ending up 5th on the sorting is Northern Alliance. This is race number 28. The current season runs from Blinkers Tongue Strap is number 3 Northern Alliance. Gusto out of Alonia is number 3 Northern Alliance. 7 will be Hukumat. Hukumat ran 7th and Truly Delightful finished 13th. Indian Empress was the winner of this race. But let's have a look at the first runner, Hukumat. Hukumat was the one who ran 7th out of 14 runners. This is race number 129 looking at of the winter runs from Tongue Strap is Hukumat. The Indian Emperor, the winner of this race, whereas number 11 coming up will be Truly Delightful. Both his runs disappointing. 10th on the first starting, and in this occasion 13th out of 14 runners is Truly Delightful. Samai, that of Daughter of Light, is Truly Delightful. Kirkwood comes up for scrutiny, who finished third. Alexander Dumas was the winner of this race, and Kirkwood was the one down the center. Angling for his run is Kirkwood, and did come and ended up finishing on in the money, finishing twice third in this occasion behind the Warhammer, and in this occasion finished third behind Alexander Dumas. This is certainly a good performance coming from Kirkwood. That's for Tungster Crossnose Band rated at 25. 9 will be PHILARMONIC. PHILARMONIC finished 5th. Roma Victor was the winner. Race number 141 winter runner looking at of PHILARMONIC. Well, in that 5th position and ended up eventually there after the third behind Desert Rose. Ran 5th on the starting behind Roma Victor is PHILARMONIC. This is race number 141 winter run. Previously third behind Desert Rose is PHILARMONIC's from Tongue Strap. Western Aristocrat or Sonic Symphony is a PHILARMONIC. 10 will be Scintilla. Scintilla finished 8th. The Warhammer was the winner of this race, and Scintilla was the one who was gracing the wrong end of the field last. In fact, as Scintilla is at a burden of proof out of Constantinia is Scintilla, and finished on 8th. After the 6th behind 6th in his first starting, ran 8th out of 8 runners behind Warhammer is Scintilla. This is race number 138 of the winter run. You're looking at Scintilla. Sporting Tongue Strap, Crossnose Bone Hood, and we wind up the pre of this race and move to the 7th race coming up, the Firehaven Plate. Distance is 1400, forces rated 15 to 35. We have a look at number 1, Star Cavalry, who ran 4th on the starting as Star Cavalry. Warhammer was the winner of this race, and Star Cavalry was in that 4th position. Did end up finishing on 4th out of 5th runners, with Warhammer emerging victorious. Started off on a winning note and subsequently ran 3rd, but in this occasion ran 4th out of 5 runners as from Tongue Strap is Star Cavalry. Rated at 35 is number 1, Star Cavalry. 2 will be Hafnium. Hafnium ran 11th. Land of Liberty was the winner of this race. Hafnium, there you can see the top of your screen, gracing the wrong end of the field, and ended up in that pack punch. 11th out of 12 runners. Just Pete Twanom was a winner in this previous occasion, and second in his last outing is Hafnium, but this is the run where he ran so poorly, finishing in that back bunch as Hafnium. Sporting Basket, but Tongue Strap rated at 28. 3 will be AZEEMKI Princess. AZEEMKI Princess, late Tinderella, finished on 6th. CAMILA was the winner. Well, this is another runner which was in that mid-pack is AZEEMKI Princess, very tenderly handled, and ended up finishing on 6th out of 9 runners is AZEEMKI Princess. Blinkers Tongue Strap rated at 27. Cosmic Feeling. Of Dean's Kitten and of Shanley is a Cosmic Feeling. This is race number 16 of the current summer run you're looking at. Cosmic Ray was the winner of this race, and Cosmic Feeling was the one who had that opening, and this horse ended up finishing on 5th out of 10 runners as one Tongue Strap rated at 27. Cosmic Ray came and emerged victorious. Cosmic Feeling finished on 5th. Renegade is the one we go across to. Let's hop on to Renegade's credential. Renegade was the one who ran 4th. Animal Queen was the winner of this race. Race number 1, current season run you're looking at. We introduced about 7 wide of the fence, putting the red cap on the top of your screen under the whip. And Renegade, this horse came and ended up finishing on 4th on the sorting as Renegade in race number 1, rated at 25, pretty cross-nose band. Serpigot finished 10th. Constantinople was the winner, and Serpigot finished 10th out of 10 runners last. In fact, this is race number 6 you're looking at, where Constantinople literally left the field absolutely standing on that occasion is Constantinople, whereas Serpigot was all at sea and finished on 10th on the starting. Sporting Tongue Strap side cheek piece rated at 25. The total gallery, the better of red is Serpigot. 7 will be Nostradamus. Nostradamus. Well, we don't have the footage of Nostradamus. We'll move on to the next runner coming up. Will be we have seen this footage earlier, in fact, with Nostradamus we're finishing on 6th behind Constantinople from Blinkers Tungstar Play 22. Great Channel is the one. Great Channel has had 3 outings. There's the winter run looking at, and all these 3 runs are not to be cited at the money. And in this occasion, ran 6th out of 11 runners. VAIL is Great Channel rated at 21. Marco Polo finished on ending up 3rd on this outing. Is Marco Polo down the center, started to come up on the outside, but did come and finished on 3rd on this outing. Is Marco Polo in race number 61. From Blinkers Tungstar Crosses Band rated at 20. So that's all in the preview of today's race. We'll join you next week. Until then, thank you from all of us.